Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about conspiracy theories. And the first conspiracy theory we're talking about is the Hollow Earth theory. On October 4th, 2002, a guy named Dallas Thompson went on a radio station called Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell. This radio station was known for its strange and creepy topics. Would have definitely been a radio station that I would have loved to listen to personally. So Dallas Thompson was a guy from Bakersfield, California, and he had suffered a terrible accident. His car hydroplaned at 70 miles an hour backwards into a cliff, and the top part of his car was sheared off. It was a miracle that he didn't lose his head. In this near-death experience, he was shown visions, and in these visions he saw that the poles were going to shift and the whole world was going to suffer great catastrophes. Dallas said that he was shown in a vision that at least 2 billion people would die when the poles shifted. In his vision, he was taken to a safe zone, and he said that he entered this cavernous dwelling. Through the North Pole, he was shown that the earth was hollow, that there were old tribes living down there, that it was a world of new resources, full of different species and races and giants and aliens. He was so into this theory, believed so much that the earth was hollow, that he said that he was going to go back on his birthday on May 23rd, 2004, and he was going to go on this expedition into the center of the earth. But that never happened, and this is why. He had written a book about the center of the earth, which got pulled off the shelves, even though it was a best-selling book. He pulled it off the shelves mysteriously, and one day he just disappeared. Dallas Thompson disappeared. No one knows what happens to him. So either he actually went on this expedition and died, or got lost, or he actually went down there and found what he was expecting to find, or this man changed his name and changed his tune and disappeared. I mean, it's very mysterious. Hollow Earth theory is not anything new. In 1692, Edmund Halley, who named Halley's Comet, actually believed that the world was kind of like Russian dolls. Planets, not just our own, fit inside of one another. Inside the spaces would be livable environments. On May 9th, 1926, Admiral Byrd was said to fly over the North Pole. The North Pole is usually very difficult to fly to. The fact that this Admiral Byrd and Floyd Bennett made it there on a 1920s aircraft is very impressive. Admiral Byrd said that he had flown over the Sims Holes, and in there he had made contact with a species of people that lived inside. In 1947, when Admiral Byrd's journals were found, he had written that inside of these Sims Holes there was lush vegetation. And if this is true, it kind of goes against everything we think of and believe in, because when I think of North and South Pole, I think of extreme frigid conditions, not lush vegetation. This could be either a cover-up, NASA covering it up, world governments are covering up these holes with satellite images and trying to make it seem like there's nothing there. But we've seen this before with Area 51 not showing up on any sort of Google map. Now, was this pointing towards literal holes in the ground at the North and South Poles? That's a great question. Rodney Clough was an author and theorist who wrote a book called World Top Secret: The Earth is Hollow. In this book, he described what the inside of the hollow earth looks like. Ancient tribes lived down there, including people from Atlantis and people from the Lemurian tribe, which I can't say correctly. And what if these old civilizations didn't disappear off the map? They just went inside of the earth. So many things that could have happened. They have flying saucer technology. People there have perfect health for hundreds of years, so they outlive a regular old human. The climate is perfect. Trees there grow thousands of feet tall. There are humans in there that grow up to 15 feet tall, making them giants. Rodney Clough was going to go back on an expedition to go see Hollow Earth, and he had planned everything out. He had financial backers, he had a team, but then suddenly everyone started disappearing or falling extremely ill. His backers started backing out of the deal, and his team slowly succumbed to mysterious illnesses. It's also believed that Tibetan monks would use the hollow earth to travel from one end of the globe to another. Comic books or in cartoons where you would dig a hole through the earth and come out on the other end. So that's been something that's been in children's cartoons and movies and stuff. But what if that was something that could possibly be done? So Jules Verne wrote a book called A Journey to the Center of the Earth, and they actually made a movie about it in 2008 with Brendan Fraser, and that's pretty much a great explanation for what a lot of these theorists think is inside of our Earth. Many layers of strangeness and weirdness, and giant mushrooms, giant trees, and creepy dinosaurs. Make sure you hit subscribe on the red button below, and also hit the little bell so that you can always know when I put up a video. Give this video a like, share with your friends, and let me know what you think in the comments. See you next Monday.